Today we have a true favorite of the 80s, a 1985 BMW M635, commonly known as an M6. It has been well known to us. It's got a huge amount of history. It's been serviced to the hilt. It's had great ownership, and it's one of the finest we've ever had. And I personally think with the European bumpers, it's the way they should all look, rather than the American cars with the 5-mile-per-hour bumpers. So we're gonna take it for a ride, and you tell us what you think. Alrighty, here we are for our cold start, which is kind of a cold start, but it did start before because it was inside, but it's still cold, but it's outside now. Jason was telling me that I should mention that this has BMW Club ownership. Jason has brought to my attention that this is called an E24 Landshark, which I didn't really notice because now I see when you look at the snout from the side, it's sort of land, it's the shark, we're on the land. But as an American and dealing with a lot of these M6s in American spec, now I think it looks like a land shark with a fat lip because of the American bumper. So this is the true land shark is what I'm getting at. And this is the car that, man, I definitely wanted to have in the 80s, but it was unobtainable. Super elegant. It is super good looking. It is in super shape. Super serviced. You guys and gals are going to judge for yourselves. It's one that we can't really easily replicate because of the European spec and all the proper provenance. Everything's working, and we've maintained it, and we've sold it before. We just took it back on trade. Got a really nice sunroof that works. We're going to warm it up and put it through its paces a little bit, so we'll be right back. Okay, well, we're at operating temperatures. We could go through absolutely everything on this car and show you that it works, but we're just going to tell you that everything works. Everything works exactly as it was meant, properly, effectively. I'm going to adjust the mirrors a little bit. We're going to show you a little bit of cornering, a little bit of braking, and then straight line. Because it's an M6, we felt the need to give it a little run on the highway since it is a true barnstormer, and stretch its legs a little bit and realize why you could cross Europe in like quickly, let's say, and in comfort and in style. Of course, you could do the same thing in the United States, but you know, the bratwurst, the paninis, the what's the best one? What can you go to Germany not get away without having? A
Strudel.
Not strudel, definitely beer. You cannot leave without a Wiener Schnitzel. I've had a couple of good Wiener Schnitzels. So let's get on this on-ramp. Okay, here we go, getting on some motorway. Now we're going to get off the motorway, and we are going to get back on the motorway. And we are going to take 135, and we are going to get on it barnstorming. Yep. You guys all thought I was going to stop at the Wiener Schnitzel. Or at least Jason did, I think. Now, if we were on Saturday Night Live, we would definitely be Hans und Franz. because we would bump you up. That's what M Power is. Pumping you up. Okay, well, we're getting on to the thruway. Oh, we have nice heat now. We're going to get off on the at the next exit, which is a really nice fluid right-hander. C'est Mercedes. And this is the line. That is not the line. See, you don't have to move the steering wheel. And look, want you apex, want you exit. And then you barnstorm. We're using her to stop for lunch as well. Seafoodberry Deli. I'm taking orders. Would you like something? I must go now. Okay, well, the obligatory farm road, and we are bringing lunch back for the team from the deli, and what better way than in our barn stormer. And you've seen it from the outside. You've seen some of the video from the inside. It goes really, really well. We say it all the time. It'll cruise all day long in comfort. And then if you want to get on it, just put your foot down. And that's where the M Power comes in. She's just happy. So I hope you enjoyed this road test. We welcome any questions anyone may have, as usual. And I think it's going to be pretty hard to find a nicer European Series M6 than this one. But then again, we are prejudiced because this one is ours for the time being. So hope you enjoyed it. All right, cool.